What's up, guys? I'm Random Frank P. What are you barking at? Just want more belly rubs? Say hi. Say hi. What's up, guys? I'm Random Frank P. Back with episode 132 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off the best setups to give you some ideas and inspirations for your own setup. If you see anything you like, I will have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. And let's start off episode 132. Before we begin, this episode is sponsored by Corsair and the new HS70 wireless gaming headset. With these, you get a nice modern and simple look, great comfort with the plush memory foam earpads, a detachable microphone, and the 50mm drivers are going to deliver some high quality audio without any cables tying you down. And plus, there's no RGB, so thumbs up for that. If you want to check them out, I'll have them listed for you in the description down below. First up is Konflict with his dual stacked floating monitor setup. This thing is mounted beautifully, giving those RGB light strips behind his desk some extra room to pop and glow. And also for his cable management job for those monitors, I can't find anywhere where he has them routed, so great job on that. This is a really great mounting job. Speaking of which, that ultra wide is a 34-inch from Cross. He said it's a cheap Korean monitor, but hey, if it works, it works. With a 24-inch Dell monitor on the top as that overhead, just for some extra screen real estate. Loving the choice of wallpaper here. The colors just make the entire setup flow. Definitely matches the whole color scheme. As for the peripherals, we have the Corsair Gaming K70 RGB keyboard, along with the Logitech G602 mouse on a nice extended mouse pad. As for audio, you can see in the background there are his speaker setup. These are the Mackie CR3s. And then switching over for his pair of headphones, we have the HyperX Cloud 2 mounted underneath his desk there, those Alex drawers in gray, over on the right side, just at an arm's reach. And plus, it's going to help keep the desktop, nice and cable free as well, since they're mounted off to the side. This hanger's from Brainwaves. I've showed it off numerous times in the past. Highly recommend. I feel like I said that weird. Anyways, for the PC, inside here is an Intel i7 7700K CPU with an EVGA AIO, which is also RGB, to go along with his 16 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z RGB RAM on his Asus ROG Maximus 9 motherboard, and an XFX RX 480 graphics card with 8 gigs of RAM, and I got a little IT pop figure there as well, just to give you a little extra spook. This is all inside the NZXT S340 case. And also with his main desk setup, he has his Dell XPS laptop with the Logitech MX Master mouse here, so he can pretty much take his whole workstation with him on the go and rock it on the XPS. And in case anybody's wondering, yes, this is that IKEA desk hack setup here. I did a video on this last month, and he's got the Carlby desktop, the Alex drawers, and those support risers there. Just check up top, you'll probably see the video now if you want to check out more on this desk hack. So Konflict's doing it right here with those perfectly mounted monitors just to take his setup to the next level. Plus he's got some trophies up top as well. But altogether, I'm really digging this desk setup. Then we got Jordan dropping in with 4 monitors. Pretty untraditional, but if you need 4 monitors, then hey, I won't question you. And I like how he has the different ones spanned across all 4. So the Batman and Joker to help fit in with this theme. I can dig it. So those 3 monitors on the bottom are a 27-inch Acer display with that overhead being a 55-inch Samsung Smart TV. It does look like they're all mounted individually, not the cleanest from the side, but from head on I think it looked just fine. Now for the peripherals, we have the Logitech G613 keyboard with the Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum wireless mouse, both wireless gaming peripherals, so definitely keeping the desktop cable free. I can appreciate it. And then for audio, he has the Sennheiser 598 headphones in this sort of ivory finish, kind of like the Noctua fans either love it or hate it. It definitely looks classy though. They're a very popular selling pair of headphones because they sound really good. And also for audio, his desktop speakers are the Logitech Z313. And then just chilling in the middle is the Nintendo Switch. Now hopping over and checking out his PC, you could see his graphics card plate there, has a little Batman symbol on it. So again, all tying his theme together. Inside the Corsair Carbide 400C case is an Intel i5 4690K CPU with a Corsair H100i V2 AIO and an EVGA GTX 970 graphics card. A bit of a dated build, but I assume he's not using all 4 of those displays to be gaming at the same time, so it should handle some games just fine if you know moderately games. Plus that overhead looks to be for the Switch anyways. But altogether, Jordan, I'm digging your Batman setup. It's pretty neutral in terms of color, but I think it's all gonna help, tie into your theme. And I like your choice with the wireless peripherals and stuff to keep your desktop pretty clean. Now we got Ethan, and this is a 110% custom made desk setup. Yes, more than 100%. It is possible, and I absolutely love when I see these DIY desk setups like this, because you know the time and dedication that went into it, and the whole kind of industrialized, kind of steampunk look with the beams and the wooden desk all make this thing look killer. So first for his display, that is a 34-inch ultra-wide monitor from Pixio. Underneath that, he has these two mini mood balls on each side. Again, just to add some extra glow to his setup. And with this completely custom-made desk, you can see he also has it mounted there in the middle. And this is the benefit you get when you make your own sort of desk setup. You have this freedom. So not only is it practical, but it all looks cool. Then heading on down to the peripherals with a Logitech G613 keyboard, yet again, with a Logitech G602 mouse on a nice extended mouse pad here, and that microphone is the Rode PSA-1. For audio, he's got two options here for his cans. One is the Status Audio CB1 headphones. These are very, very popular for under $100. Then his gaming headset is Logitech G930. Then as we check out his PC, first we'll peep his speakers, which are also custom mounted on his custom desk. Hashtag fuggin' love it. That's F-U-G-G-I-N. These speakers are the Behringer MS-16. But inside the Rosewell Blackhawk case, I said Blackhawk, is an Intel i7 7700K CPU with a, I can't keep a straight face while I'm doing this, with a Corsair H60 AIO, 32 gigs of HyperX Fury RAM on an Asus TUF Z270 Mark II motherboard, and an MSI GTX 1070 graphics card. So I am 120% now absolutely loving his custom desk here. You just always have to appreciate when someone takes the time to really make something like this. Not only does it, work, it just looks really badass. Next up, we got three displays, definitely white and blue, but one thing in particular really caught my eye, and that's the mounting of that PS4. Not too often you see a console mounted to a wall, so you must have that thing mounted properly so it doesn't fall off, but it blends in with the wall. He has white and blue skins on it to match his whole setup's theme. Let's all check it out. So first, his primary display is going to be the Asus ROG PG34-8Q, the very popular 34-inch ultrawide, with a Samsung 28-inch monitor off to the right side, which is most likely for that PS4, and then the overhead is a 50-inch Samsung TV. Again, we have an IKEA Alex desk setup hack here with a nice little monitor riser to sort of give him more storage on his desktop as well. Now, checking out his peripherals, on his all-white extended mousepad is the Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard with some white keycaps on it, and Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum mouse. Then on the right side, underneath his PS4 TV, we'll call it, is his headset, the Logitech G933 Artemis Spectrum. This is a wireless headset as well. Then over to his black and blue custom gaming PC, which I think is a pre-made that I've seen. Inside his Corsair Crystal 460X case is an Intel i7 8700K CPU with a Gigabyte Aorus Z370 Gaming Pro 5 motherboard. We got 16 gigs of some Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM with an EVGA GTX 1080 Ti FTW3 GPU. But the hardline cooling job looks really nice in this kind of pastel blue to, match the whole setup. And as the wall decal says, gamer, yes, this is definitely a gaming setup. Even got some of that black and blue acoustic foam panels on the wall. Probably here just for more so a visual decoration. But yeah, definitely a pretty cool setup. That PC is definitely banging. And then speaking of acoustic foam panels for some decoration as well, here we have them yet again in red and black to match this entirely red and black triple monitor gaming setup. And to rival the Batman theme from before, this one is definitely Star Wars. You should throw my face on that wallpaper as well with the Sith Lords. Alright, so for those three displays, the bottom two are 29-inch ultra-wide monitors from LG with a 48-inch Sony 1080p smart TV mounted above it. And of course the RGB light strip behind that, so it all pops. For the peripherals, we have the Corsair K55 RGB keyboard in all red, along with the Vixsting Pro wireless gaming mouse. It's a damn lightsaber just chilling. And for audio, we've got the Corsair Void Pro RGB wireless headset, and I see the PS4 and stuff there as well. And the Nintendo Switch. Now as for the PC, inside the Rosewell Cullinan case is an Intel i7 7700K CPU on an MSI Pro Z270 motherboard with a Deepcool Captain 240 AIO, 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RAM, and a Gigabyte GTX 1050 GPU. Definitely a red Sith build. But good stuff all around. I'm really liking the theme, the way you tied it all together. One thing I would recommend is I saw you had the lightsaber on your desk. If it's like one of those ones that actually does light up, I'd get 2 of those and like mount them on each side of your monitors there, just to give the entire room some extra BAMF factor. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for episode 132 of Room Tour Project. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, check the links in the description down below for the products and gear you saw. Have it listed down there for you, as well as some very simple instructions on how to submit your setup if you want to be possibly considered to be on a future episode of Room Tour Project. Just check the links down below for it all. If you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Well, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, back with episode... Every week, 132. We got the big loaf of bread here.